Hey internet, if you saw my A5 rings video, it's still the day before I leave for Sugar Gal shop. I'm still sitting on the floor without my lights filming. That's why there's shadows everywhere. Like, I'm gonna stop being annoying. Also, Mabel has decided that it's time for her to munch and crunch in the background, so if you're hearing noises, that's what it is. She is just living her life. I wanted to really quickly go over kits and why I have them in the shop and what they are. So if you've been following my shop for any period of time, you know that previously all I offered was hand-drawn bunny planner character stickers with some foldovers thrown in there, all hand-drawn though. Like literally up until these kits, the only things that were not hand-drawn in my shop were my gum case dividers. Let me grab one to show you. So like these puppies right here. Obviously, I use clip art to make the dividers, but the item itself is unique. I actually haven't seen any other shops selling these, and I think they're kind of genius, so don't know why people haven't hopped on the copycat train, but I love them. It's like, I use gum cases a lot when I travel, so I just feel like it's a good thing to have. But anyway, back to the kits. Here's the thing with the kits. I feel like it might seem strange for a hand-drawn shop to start offering clip art kits because I can draw, well, I can't draw this, first of all. I can draw cute little bunnies, and not even that well. Like, I feel like it takes me a really long time compared to other shop owners to draw things. But, I've never really shown any interest in producing clip art kits, if you get my drift. But I kind of came to realize I buy a lot of kits, and I'm really, really picky about who I buy from because I have mentioned it before. I don't use a lot of checklists. I don't use any icons, obviously, because I'm a hoe for character stickers. I don't use the little, I don't know what I don't use. Either way, I feel like I see a lot of people on YouTube memory planning in their Erin Condrens, but they're not using a lot of, you know, the aspects of the kit. And I just feel like as a planner society in general, we do waste a lot. So I figured, let me throw stuff out into the planner world and see if people like the offering. So I am starting with 4 kits. I am just buying the clip art that kind of like speaks to me. Like, I really like the style in particular. I bought from 2 different clip artists. Let me just show this one, for example. And they're not really like fashion girls. They're like a little more cartoony. They're a lot more realistic. There's some like curvy-ish girls in my, I mean, I don't think I have a lot of bodies in general, but I feel like they're like diverse. I don't do the whole like pick a skin tone shit. Like you get a smattering in the kit and that's what you get. So basically, I'm gonna have 4 kits in the shop. They're all gonna be available a la carte. They're all 4 pages plus this little to-do thing, only because I initially said with vigor that I wasn't gonna have a to-do thing because I don't use them and I don't want to sell something that I don't use, and this is really bothering me. Let me get that out of frame. But then I was like, if someone wants to use to-do things, I'm gonna let them choose to buy it, but it's gonna be on a little sheet. So they're not gonna be full boxes, but they are, you know, to-do checklists. So basically, each kit that I offer is gonna have 4 regular kit size pages. I don't know what, they fit in the albums that you guys keep kits in. It's math. And then this little to-do thing that goes with it. The 4 pages are 8 full boxes plus 4 little deco boxes, just a shit ton of glitter headers, weekend banner, flags, circles, habit trackers, washi strips, date covers, boxes, bottom washi, more boxes, and this functional sheet. I think if you're not a kit planner and you're into my stuff, the functional sheets on their own are really nice because they're like kind of coordinating and like they feature my little signature bow and it's like a whole thing. But like as a whole, as I showed in the last video, I do think that one kit kind of gives you everything that you need in order to do a memory keeping spread in your Erin Condren. White space, of course. Hold on, let me zoom out. I'm like not looking at the monitor while I do this. I'm a mess. There's no lights. It's the whole thing. Okay, so basically like this is what a kit will get you, and I'm relatively certain I had a fair amount of leftover pieces. So basically, this is I just did a video about these inserts. They're approximately an A5 rings insert, but they're a little bit bigger. They fit Erin Condren stickers. Go watch that video if you're interested, intrigued by what you're looking at. If you're not into the whole Erin Condren rounded corner hexagon situation next year, check that out. I'll link it. Maybe I can do one of those thingies. I don't know if I'm like YouTube enough to do it, but If I am, it'll be up in the top right of the video. Either way, so I used this kit without these because I don't use them. Like I said, I wanted to be kind of, you know, genuine putting this down. And I did have leftovers. Obviously, I had leftover a lot of stuff. There's a hair on here. I want to say this whole sheet was used up though. But like you can see, if you're not a no white space planner, this is more than sufficient. And if you are a no white space planner, you could always supplement with a second of this functional page. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's about the functionality of the kits. I'm just going to show you the rest of the kits now that I have your attention. So this is the full box sheet for the Wicked Magic kit. There's a lot of purples, there's a lot of teals. I'm from Massachusetts, so this is why the kit is named what it is the thing. These are the washi strips and date covers. These are the glitter headers. And these are the functional boxes. I particularly love these little spidery ones. And like I said, there's a sheet of to-dos. Each to-do sheet is going to come with solid. There's 6 of them. There's not 7. Just pay attention to that. This was actually made so that it was going to fit the spacing of the Erin Condren lines. So if you're still using an Erin Condren, pet peeve solved. That was like my personal thing, because I always like to use to-do lists in the check bar as a kind of like weekly, not dated to-do thing back when I was functionally planning in an Erin Condren, and all of the to-do lists didn't fit in the sidebar. So that's like a note. But you get solid ones and then you get patterned ones. This one is called Cozy. Very cute theme. I love the dog, and I also love the croissant. So there's the date cover page, there's the functional page, and there's the weekend banner page. I don't know why I'm calling it a weekend banner page when it's like 75% glitter headers, but whatever. And then here is the to-dos, obviously. This next kit is called Friendsgiving, and I fucking love it. Cannot stress to you how much I love it. There's a little, like, food card, and it says eating my feelings. Well, it doesn't say eating, but it's my feelings. There's some pie, there's some pumpkins, there's these dope-ass brooches, there's a hand turkey, like, everything about this kit is ideal. And it's, like, really, really fun and colorful. I just think it's a really good, like, way to do Thanksgiving, and I'm obsessed with this weekend. I just said the word obsessed like a fucking 12-year-old, but yeah, no, I love this weekend banner. There's leaves on it. I don't know if you know this, but when I lived in Texas for 2 years, my mom sent me laminated leaves because I was so upset about it not being fall. And then, obviously, these are the to-dos. I don't know how, like, to explain things, so, you know, I'm bad at that. Focus. Okay. So then, this kit is called Cute Shit. And, yeah, so I think that it goes without saying that my kits are a little different than other people's. I'm just gonna throw it out there. So this is a really like Japanese inspired, like fashion forward kit, and there's a little bunny, so I had to like, you know, the full box does say notice me senpai, so that is what that is. There's some dope ass shoes. This I would like to eat right now, and that I feel like is too cute to eat, but I put it in there anyway. This is very, like, I don't know, like the whole grid is very aesthetic. I designed this kit at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so obviously there's Cooper Black as a font, and it's like 2 internet for life. But then here are the to-dos. I'm not putting anything in frame. So yeah, those are the kits that I'm offering. I do think that I bring a little something different to the table at least, and it's not just like every other kit that you've seen from every other shop. They are printed on premium matte paper like everything else in my shop except for my fold over stickers, like I've said, and they are really high quality, super